Guys, so today I'm going to be filming a library book haul. I know you guys tend to like these videos, so I'm just going to do another one. I have like 15 books out from the library right now. It's like ridiculous. I probably won't even read these all, but I'm just going to show them to you. So let's just jump right into it. So the first book I'm really excited about, and it's An Infinity of Mirrors by Richard Condon. I think this book takes place during World War II. I've heard some pretty good things about it, but I really love this edition, and I don't know. It smells really nice too. It smells like an old book, but yeah, I'm really excited to pick this up. It definitely takes place during World War II. I don't really know much else about it, but the title really intrigued me because I was like, An Infinity of Mirrors. That sounds really interesting. So I'm really excited to pick this one up. The next book I think I'm the most excited for, and that is Gentian Hill by Elizabeth Goudge. It's like the same kind of edition. It doesn't have a dust jacket. This one smells even better. I love the smell of old books. But this one I think is about a little boy and a little girl who meet, and then they kind of fall in love, and then the boy has to go off to war, and it's kind of just like their love story. I think that's what this is about. I've heard some really fantastic things about Elizabeth Goudge, and I'm really excited to finally pick up one of her books, and I'm really excited about this one. The next book I just kind of got on a whim, but I don't know if I'm actually going to read it or not because it's not like at the top of my list out of all these books. So, but that's Alexander Hamilton, American by Richard Brookshire. I think that's how you say his name. This is just a biography about Alexander Hamilton. I'm obsessed with the musical Hamilton, so I just wanted to like research more into Alexander Hamilton's life, but like if I don't get to this, it's not that big of a deal. The next book is Listening Valley by D.E. Stevenson. This book is about a girl who lives in Scotland, in the Scottish countryside. Her sister gets married, and then she starts to have like a little crisis. She's like, what if this is like the only thing I'm good for? Like, I have nothing to look forward to in my life. So it's just kind of like her struggle and like what she thinks. This also takes place during World War II, and she goes to London. So it takes place in like London and Scotland, which are my two like the places that I want to go to the most. I don't know what you want to call that, but next book is like a little essay by George Orwell, and that's Why I Write. This is just an essay about why he writes, and I've heard some pretty good things about this, so I'm excited to read it, and it's super duper small, so it won't take me that long to read. Next book is Letters to a Young Poet by Rilke. And I'm really excited to read this because again, I've heard some amazing things, and it's super small. The next book I'm currently reading, and I'm absolutely loving it, and that's The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. This book is science fiction, and it takes place in space on a spaceship, and there's different species, and there's humans, and then there's bisexual characters, there's gay characters, there's straight characters. It's so interesting, and it's so diverse, and you all have to read this book. This book I'm super interested in, and you saw this in my try chapter tag, and I still haven't picked it up, but I need to because I want to read this book so bad, and that's The Brief History of Dead by Kevin Brockmeyer. This is about like a town that's just like full of dead people, and like their lives after they died. I think that's what this is about. It's pretty short. It's like 200 pages, but I'm really excited to pick this up, and I have to do it because it's due back at the library really soon, and I have to read it. The next book you also saw in my try a chapter tag, and that is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This book I've heard amazing things about, and I read the first chapter of it, and I really liked it, and I'm super interested in it, so I definitely want to see what this book has to offer. It's kind of large, but I think I can read it if I keep my mind to it. The next book is a book that I'm going to be reading in October for Victober, and that is The Mystery of Edwin Drood by Charles Dickens. I've heard some really great things about this, and I've been wanting to read some Dickens, so I decided to pick this up. Plus I heard it's kind of like spooky and, you know, Halloween. I will also be reading during Victober, and that is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. I'm really excited about this. I don't really know what it's about, but I think I'm gonna love Elizabeth Gaskell, and like this book is just, it's really nice to hold. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm excited to pick it up. Next book I'm again super duper excited to pick up, and that is As I Descended by Robin Talley, and this is a lesbian retelling of Macbeth, and Macbeth is my favorite Shakespeare play like ever. Like I love it. So like once I heard that there was a lesbian retelling of it, I was like, I gotta get it. So I'm definitely going to be reading this. And then the last book I have is Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and I read her We Should All Be Feminists TED Talk thing, and I watched the TED Talk, and I really love her, and she talked about this book in her TED Talk, so I wanted to pick it up. It's very large, but I really want to get to it, so hopefully this is the one that I'm like, I need to get to it. But she's so beautiful. I love her. I'm so excited. Yay! Oh my gosh. These are all the books that I got out from the library. I don't even know if you could see all of these. Let's hope for the best. But I'm super excited to pick these guys up. And I'm gonna put this down now because it's really heavy. Do it for the thumbnail. Okay. So yeah, those are all the books that I got out from the library. Definitely let me know what you guys have out from the library, what you're interested in. I'd love to hear your recommendations. If you want to follow me on social media, it's all down there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.